What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Irate Playhouse, and this is Kris coming at you with a unfortunate review for Homefront: The Revolution. Homefront: The Revolution was a game that I was actually looking forward to because the premise looked really cool. It looked like a really great idea that could have really created a game that was immersive and different and gave us a really dramatic story that we have never seen before. But instead, we got a game that has all the potential to be a good game, but it just fell flat in so many ways. So let's just get started and let's go to the story. The story of this game is you're part of a resistance group in America after the North Koreans have come into America and invaded and taken over the country. And you guys have decided to rebel against them and say, screw that, we're going to fight back. And that sounds like a really cool idea. Too bad it's not executed that great, because the animation in this game is so poor that it looks like a PS3 game, probably maybe an even early PS3 game. The acting in this game is not interesting. You will hear them speaking, and they will sound like they are in a room, bored out of their mind, just plainly talking to you. This game does not engulf you in the universe at all. You are so bored while listening to these guys talk that you will half the time be thinking about something completely different other than the story. You'll be sitting there thinking about, what am I going to do today? What am I going to have for dinner today? You're not going to be thinking about this game because the acting is so poor and it looks so ugly. You're just like, I just really don't care about this. And another thing we got to talk about right away is the graphics for this game. The graphics for this game and the performance of this game is so poor. The frame rate in this game is so bad. You'll be walking around simply sprinting to get somewhere, and you can see that the game can't even handle the fact that you're sprinting sometimes. The frame rate will drop, and it's just so disorientating when you're playing the game and you're just trying to walk somewhere or sprint somewhere. It just starts slowing down, and it starts to hurt your eyes so badly. You're just sitting there like, oh my god, I don't even want to play this anymore. So this game performs horrifically. It's as if they put a PS4 game onto the PS3 with the PS3's technology and the 360's technology and just told it to go, and this is what would happen. A poor performance of a game, and that sucks because, like I said, this is all a very cool idea. And the next thing I want to talk about was that the game is not only performs bad, but it is buggy as all shit. You will be playing this game, and all of a sudden, you will see things clipping in and out. When you go to open the door, your hand will clip through the door. And then when the game auto-saves, you're going to be freezing in the middle of it. You'll see it a lot during this gameplay. You'll be seeing that it looks like it's not your connection. So if you're watching this video and you're seeing, like, freezing happen as the gameplay is going on, it's not your connection. It's not that you're buffering. That is literally how the game performs. It is not a fun thing to play. But then let's talk about how they made the world work. The world in itself is a cool idea because of the fact that the Koreans came over into America and took it over, and it's up to you guys to stop them. It's a very cool idea, and even the world, you could see there's potential for the world to be very detailed, and it could be very cool. But instead, the world is just bland with poor animated characters, and it just wasn't executed great. And then there are stealth gameplay elements to this game, which would be cool if it wasn't for the fact that the AI was pretty much brain dead. All you have to do is get in trouble, run to the nearest garbage, you hide in it, they'll forget about you, you walk out, you're fine. This is not a hard game to play. There's no challenge, there's really no fun to be had with this game, other than like the few firefights that don't involve the frame rate dropping to like 4 frames a second. There's also a co-op in this game that I had a lot of trouble finding a match, because no one was playing it, first off, and also there are 6 missions, and it takes about 10 minutes to beat each one, and there's literally no replay value for that. You're going to be sitting there playing the co-op going, this is the most boring goddamn thing in the world. Why am I unlocking shit for this game mode when I'm not going to want to play it anymore? It's dumb. There's no point to the co-op. You'll be wasting your time. Might as well just play the campaign to this. The bright side, the few bright sides of this game is that the gun customization is really cool and unique, and you could change your gun on the fly. You'll be having a submachine gun, and you'll be able to sit there and convert it to a pistol, a specialized pistol, choose what kind of barrel it has, see if it wants a suppressor or a hip, like one of the little laser sights and stuff like that. The gun customization was really cool. That's a positive. There was a lot to do, and it just felt unique to be able to change your gun on the fly like that. That was really cool, and another idea that sadly couldn't be really thought out because of how bad the game is. And then the length of the game, if you do everything and you get all the collectibles and you take your time with it, it can give you 20 to 25 hours, which is a good thing because length is always good. Get your $60 worth. And if you rush it, you could still get 15 hours of gameplay, which is really cool. That is fun because once you get past how buggy and how gross this game looks, there is some fun to be had. I was able to actually sit there and be like, okay, I'm having a good time. Is it hurting my eyes as I'm doing this? Is it enjoyable? 100% no. But once you get used to the game's flaws, I will admit I did have a little bit of fun with it. But overall, this game was just a glitchy, very broken, frame rate was constantly dropping. This was a game that fell flat. It felt super, super flat because I was really looking forward to this game. I was really hoping that it would be good. It was a great premise, a great idea, and you could see that deep down that somewhere within all this, there is a good idea. There is a good game built underneath all of this. But because of poor performance, a story that you just don't care about, that's poorly acted, and has poor animations, is buggy. The AI is not challenging during the stealth gameplay. The gunplay felt really clunky and bad. It just didn't feel good to shoot a gun in this game. So I've got to say that this game is probably one of the first big disappointments for me of 2016. That's why I have to give Homefront: The Revolution a D+, because like I said, once you get used to the flaws of this game, there was some fun to be had because of the gun customization and the length of the story, and it did keep me busy for a little bit, but it was mostly busy work. It wasn't something I was like, yeah, I cannot wait to keep going. I was just playing this because like, oh, I got a new attachment for my gun, cool, I like that, and I wanted to give you guys an accurate review. But yeah, that's my review for Homefront: The Revolution. Very disappointing. It could have been really great, but unfortunately, it couldn't pull it off. So, thank you for watching, guys. Look forward to my Overwatch review and my X-Men Apocalypse review coming up. So, have a great day, everyone.